ここが貴様らの終焉絶望の淵に。てめえはどうだろうな。
Alright, what's going on, y'all? SpyBull's back again, coming at you with why you should, in my opinion, not summon on this banner. Now, obviously, these characters are, in my opinion, good. I think Ryuken is definitely in the top 15 power characters to this day. Isshin, I still think is top 10 speed, and Masaki, in my opinion, she's still top 10 heart. I don't even know if that's a real, like, is she top 5? I don't think so, bro. Heart's kind of crazy right now in terms of like value, right? I mean, I guess I think what K-Lab's done, in my opinion, is really good, where they kind of like, let me put this on, where they kind of just like change the value of these characters. Instead of being like, oh, this character is 100% better than this character is definitely 100% stronger, they said they've changed the way that the characters are being sold, and now it's like, oh, is this character more valuable? If you do guild quest, if you do IT, if you do IZ, if you do this, like, these characters will hold more value independently to the player, which I think is really cool. So going into it, I do think that this banner, in my opinion, has lost quite a bit of value over time. First and foremost, Shunsui is going to be on the banner. I think that he's still a pretty good unit, considering this character is almost 5 years old. This character came out September 30th or August 30th, 2017. I forget if it's August, September, but it's definitely 2017. So almost 5 years, and this character is still playable, which is crazy. He has a lunge first strong attack, the shockwave style ability. If you're familiar with Kaien, if you're familiar with the Ryuken in this banner, you should be familiar with his second strong attack. His third strong attack is a standard full screen. He does have Havoc, which is nice. I think that's the only reason that this character is still playable to this day. And he has strong attack damage plus 20%, which can be mitigated with a lot of strong attack recharge for links. Now, since he doesn't have strong attack recharge, he does fall a little bit short, considering that his Berserker is literally his sole trait. It's not like a high Berserker, considering that he doesn't have any status elements. Still, in my opinion, pretty good. Next, we do have Sajin, melee Espada killer. He does have poise, he does have flurry, and he also has long reach plus 15%. After you use your special move, you actually have a changed last hit on your NAD string, which is really cool. I kind of wish that they would actually give that out more often. I'm surprised that they haven't really done that for anyone except for transformation characters like Tokinata, and even then it's temporary, right? So still, in my opinion, he's okay. He definitely needs a resurrection. Normal attack damage link 20%. He falls like a sack of potatoes. He dies really quickly. He didn't get damage reduction, which kind of hurt him, in my opinion. And last but not least, a range Espada killer, K-Lab. Okay, K-Lab is going to be trying to go and sell these range Espada killers like no one's business. Ichigo has normal attack damage plus 20%. He does not have poise. He does have a crawling vortex second strong attack. It is pretty good, and I'm not going to lie, his animations, in my opinion, are still really good for a NAD character. But from a value perspective, I just don't think he's there. If you were trying to summon for this character in particular, you're better off just trying to summon for Ulquiorra and hoping for the best. Overall, if you do pull these characters, though, I really hope that K-Lab does in the future resurrect these characters. The sooner the better, just because I feel like these characters are, in my opinion, are literally just collectors tokens instead of actually relatively playable units, right? Next, we do have Mayuri. In my opinion, he falls short a little bit, just because even though he does have frenzy, complete immunity from all statuses, which is nice, berserker 20%, he doesn't have havoc. He does have weakened defense on his special, but he has paralysis, not weakened, on his for his status elements. His first strong attack is a lunge. Second strong attack, I was gonna say in my opinion, but that's not my opinion. Second strong attack is gonna be the 2500 length beam, and his third strong attack is a 900 radius third strong attack. Not quite the full screen 1000 radius that we kind of liked in this day and age. If he had Havoc, I think this character would be saved, but he doesn't. Next, Nemu. Nemu, I actually genuinely still like this character. She has Berserker 20%, so she still hits relatively nicely, relatively well. Havoc 20%, Sprinter plus 2. Keep in mind, these characters are 3 years old, right? The Nemu, Mayuri, and Toshiro banner. Her first strong attack is a lunge, second strong attack 2500 length beam, and the third strong attack is a standard full screen third strong attack. She's literally a full bring Ichigo with Havoc. for those that don't realize that, she's literally a full bring Ichigo with Havoc. She got the Hollow Killer, she's melee, Sprinter plus, well, she has Sprinter plus 2, he doesn't have that, but you get what I mean. Berserker 20%, Havoc 20%, Frenzy, Freeze immunity, Devastation 40%. Long reach 20%, sprinter +2. She has the revive mechanic on her special move, which is really valuable for some type of content in the game. If she's ever bonus for epic grades, she's actually kind of nice to be able to auto with. Just pop your special as soon as you can. That way everyone gets a free last ditch. And last but not least, for that banner, we do have Toshiro with Poise, Frenzy, and No Havoc, which is unfortunate. He has 2 lunges for his first and second strong attack. His second strong attack has weakening instead of freeze. Third strong attack standard, it is the 975 radius AoE distant. Third strong attack, not quite the standard full screen, but I personally do like the 975 AoE distant strong attack. Special moves, just standard special move, a Rancor killer. He does have poise, which is kind of nice. So as a side unit, if you have this character with multiple copies, he does put in work, and I think he does his job relatively well. His only issue is that since he does have 2 lunges, he puts himself in danger quite regularly in Guild Quest. But outside of Guild Quest, he should perform just fine. I wish he had Havoc. I really did. I really do. Next, and now we have Isshin. Now, Isshin, in my opinion, is a really, really valuable unit for quite a few reasons. First and foremost, he has a 3000 length beam, a 960 AoE distant second strong attack, really, really good, and standard full screen third strong attack. If you played with Aizen, he's literally his strong attacks are literally the same as Aizen, except he has a narrower beam and he doesn't have the the homing vortex part of Aizen's second strong attack. The reason I'm bringing up Aizen is just because I feel like everyone knows how Aizen plays nowadays, and this Isshin is now like 2 years old, so we have a lot of new players in this game. Berserker 20%, Havoc 20%, really good. Frenzy +1. Speed, attribute, captain, strong attack damage +20%. What's good about this is that it gets calculated after the fact, so you get an extra 20% damage bonus. And on top of that, for his innate skills, he also has Read Hollow Dodge, which is really, really, really nice for content like the Hard Senkaimon Tower that's currently out. Personally, I used him because I did not have Don Kanonji or the new Toshiro that's out currently. And he also has poison immunity. I probably should have mentioned... Oh, no, we haven't talked about Masaki just yet. Now, going into Masaki, she has a bruiser of 80% when you calculate her NAD 20% link, which is awesome. She also has guard break and hit hidden enemies built into her character. She has poise and sprinter +1. The poise is really cool because she also has the barriers as well. So you're able to pop off your barriers reliably, and you also have the team boost mechanic. So with the bruiser of 80%, this girl claps hard. She is a human in Quincy, so if you need that to fill out criteria for Senkaimon, etc., like she's there. And she is also, in my opinion, she is objectively the best ranged no affiliation killer boost character, because she also has poise and she also has barriers with the boost for the team, which is freaking awesome. For her innate skills, she is only immune to freeze, but I mean, it is what it is. I believe no affiliation week is burn. So like full stamina damage boost, I wouldn't really put that on her. She's just an excellent character. First strong attack is an 18% magnification. First strong attack pushes the enemy back. Really useful for a normal attack damage based character that's range. And her third strong attack is a standard full screen third. I wish that she had status elements, but like at least she was given such a freaking high bruiser with the boost. Like, she's amazing. Next, we do have Ryuken. Strong attack recharge -14%. Nullify range resistance 100% chance, which is really good. He doesn't quite have sharpshooter, but he does have the nullify range resistance, which I think is incredibly good and useful, especially for content like extreme co-op as well as some Senkaimon stages. He has a berserker of 60%, so really high berserker, considering he does not have any status elements, and he has a strong attack recharge 14% link, which is nice. For power Soul Reaper killers, though, I feel like this character falls short of the grace of God, just because there's so many great power Soul Reaper killers. Like, there's so many at this point, it's actually quite mad. We have Bankai Ikone, who also has the increased status element chance against Soul Reapers. We have Bruno. We have I'm actually just gonna pull it up because there's way too many. Red killer type. Let's just do red Soul Reaper killers. Kisuke, Bruno, Grimmjow, Ryuken, Lile Baro, Hikone, Shinji, still really, really good. Spirit Society, Byakuya. And then if you just want to go with characters that just have Frenzy, like we can click here, and just type Frenzy, boom, boom. click here, filters, and you'll see here we have Halibel, Rangaku, Toshiro. Like there's just so many great characters. Gin is okay. I like Gin. Some people don't. It is what it is. Kokuto, Machine Society, Yoruichi, Rukia, bro. Like there's a 5th anniversary Ichigo, of course. There's so many good SP based red characters now that I feel like Ryuken kind of falls short. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, going into it, there are just replacements for like everything here. Like Masaki, even though she's incredible, her main star use right now is probably going to be autoing a lot of content in this game, as well as the fact that she's the best ranged no affiliation killer for boosting units in Guild Quest. But when it comes to like heart characters, there's so many really OP heart characters now. You have Yoruichi, Momo is actually incredible, Nini, Aizen. You have Yamamoto, Chad is still pretty good. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like OP or Rankar killer. Like Shuhei is really good for nuking. Grimjow, Tokinata. Like these characters, in my opinion, they don't necessarily replace Masaki. I think she's an incredible unit. But if you're like hell-bent on summoning on a banner because of the value of the banner, just keep in mind that there are alternatives when it comes to this game. Caleb's done a really good job about that. The only thing that they haven't done a really good job about yet is the super potion, the super link slot potion skill. I hope that they buff IT and not just make it ×5. If they can buff it, they'll lower the value of the super link slot units, but keep the value of the super link slot units relatively high. Right now, in my opinion, I think that it's I think it's kind of sad how people just oust a lot of players in the community just because they don't have a specific character that was only released 1 to 2 times as of right now. Like Nini and Noelle, they've only been released 1 time. This banner might come back soon, so if you're trying to summon for Masaki or trying to summon for Isshin or Ryuken, mainly Masaki and Isshin, like this might be the banner to wait for, because they might actually have Bruno in the banner too, because Bruno was only re-released once in December and his release was in October. So they could do that and have like 5 Burn the Witch characters in a banner. Noelle and Nini, the tech and the mind and the tech one, are still really good characters. But going into the actual banners, we have a lot of great value. If you're new to the game, I still would recommend summoning on the Okiura Grimjaw banner, just because we have a super link slot potion unit, which is really valuable for your progress in general, because it is still an IZ link slot potion unit as well. We have Momo, who's a link slot unit. Okiura, who's great for range of spot a week. I think that at 1 of 5, Okiura might be able. Okay, he might not be able to do it solo, but he should still be able to get a lot of help and do it with a minimal squad. I think I did it with Abirama, Okiura, and Nanao. My Nanao is 2 out of 5, but these 2 characters, Abirama and Okiura, at 1 of 5, were able to do sub 20 guild quests. So clearing with Okiura in regular GQ, he could probably solo that. Izuru, Toshiro, Okiura, Loli, Nanao. I keep calling her Isane. I don't know. I don't understand why. These characters, in my opinion, they're not bad. They're just okay, but they're playable. And if you're new, that's good. You want playable so that you can progress further and further and further. That's the goal, right? And then Machine Society Retsu is just she's a really good character. I don't think she's OP. I don't think she's broken as hell, but she's a good character. So Grimjaw is obviously going to be the prize here. So going for the individual might be in your best interest. Keep in mind the Toshiro banner. This is probably going to be gone by the time you see this video, but Toshiro is still a really good unit as well. On top of that, Toshiro also has Read Hollow Dodge, which is good for the hard guild quest. If you're familiar, Don Kanonji it's Don Kanonji Day, but Toshiro fills the criteria to clear that by himself as well, which is really good. He also has weakened defense and the debuff on his special move. This character is cracked. The heart droplet drop plus 30%, heart link slot potions plus 5. Really good character in my opinion. Yeah, just keep in mind that Nini and Noelle, that banner is due for a rerun. Will it be back in the next 2 months? I don't know. Burn the Witch has only ever been released in October and December to this day, and they could change it. I don't know. If I type in Burn the Witch, you'll see here from the start of Burn the Witch, it's been October 16th, December 19th, October 11th, December 16th, December 21st, right? And that's the Bruno rerun. They separated it from the Nini Noel banner, which was pretty scummy considering they put this Nanao in here. They put a premium pool Nanao in here instead of Bruno, but you'll see here that everything else is seasonal. I still think this was dirty. I don't like that. I felt mad disrespected when I saw that. But just keep that in mind when it comes down to this banner. But I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, grind on, catch up, stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you know, enjoyed this video, hopefully this can help people decide whether they want to even summon on the Toshiro banner. Personally, I don't think it's a bad banner. What I personally summon on it, I did do the first step. I got lucky. I did pull the Toshiro. I will be summoning, I will do the first step on the Grimmjow individual banner, even though I think that the Grimmjow and Ulquiorra individual banners are actual dog water. I think it's crap. I think it's garbage. But I do believe that this main banner for, click here. Oh wait, I can just go to simulator. This main banner for the Ulquiorra Grimmjow is really good for beginner players because you have 5 point event bonus units, 2 of which are OP, Ulquiorra and Grimmjow, 3 of which are completely serviceable in my opinion, and then on top of that, you can farm the literal hell out of the point event and potentially get more orbs for your time. Like consider investing into your progress instead of just blindly summoning for banners, in my opinion, that are going to come back eventually anyways, that you're not really missing out on because you don't need it. If you're a new player, you don't need Masaki. You want Masaki. Eventually you might need her if you're getting into guild quest, but if you're relatively new, like you've been playing this game for like less than 2 months, concentrate on fleshing out your account and progressing in the PvE content that will continue, that will snowball you further into the game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave it there. Guys, grind. I'll catch up with you. Stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.